わらわが何をしようとも世界中がそれを許してくれる。なぜならわらわが美しいから。
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness.
잊어버렸던 네 모습 그렇게 날 두고 떠나 마주 잡은 내 손이 차갑게 식을 때쯤 우린 알아버려 내가 눈을 지금 날 감아나 다시 그렇게 널 사라져가 내가 거꾸로 흘러 흐를수록 아름다워 모르고 싶어 늦었단 걸 알지만 yeah. 대답 좀 해봐 자꾸 나
This is the type of makeup I go for now. It's kind of like an elevated, more adult version of the Douyin makeup looks, and it's just so... there's just something about it that makes you look so alluring and so sexy. I'm going to a party later, so I do want this to look good, and it's a rooftop party, so sunscreen does have a purple tint. For soft glam looks, I love using a long wear foundation. This is a tried and true. I'm gonna use a brush like this. Gives like a good amount of coverage without too heavy and too much, and I prefer this over the spatula. Just see how it applies such a thin layer. It doesn't look cakey. I just love applying with this. I have some redness here from the sun yesterday. Tap it out with a damp sponge. Since we're going for a very bright look, I will use this Cherry Blossom Full Filter just to correct before going in with concealer. Now I'm gonna use a lighter neutral brown. Definitely the trend is going towards a lighter color brown with a slight arch. I'm using this Milk Makeup Kush High Roll Brow Tint. It does have fibers in it just to tint the color so it's lighter. I'm gonna go in with a really light concealer. This is by Laura Mercier. I'm also okay with the pink peeking through it a little bit because I am going to use a pinkier blush later. So you can contour according to your face shape, but since I have a little bit of a squarer jaw, I'm gonna contour like this so it kind of hides it a little bit. I'm gonna start sculpting the face. I'm gonna start with the Milk Makeup shade in Toasted. It's more cool tone, like it's kind of gray. So I'm just gonna build the cheekbones even more. The middle of the face is very contoured, but also very, very deliberate, so it doesn't seem like there's a lot of contour because it's so light, but it's definitely there. Because you like kind of zoom out and then you look at where it needs definition versus following some sort of template that somebody has given. I don't really want a button nose this time. I'm gonna go with a more straighter nose. Contour the Filtrum. This is a shade of cream blush I'm gonna use. It is the new Maybelline Blazing Blush, and it's gone viral because it's a dupe for the Armani blushes. She has kind of like a dual blush situation going on, like pink in the middle and ooh, so pretty. Using it to apply right there. Just makes you look so doll-like. Now we're going in with a peachier tone. This is by Makeup by Mario Soft Peach. And I'm just gonna use my fingers and dab it on the middle. Right there. The eye shape is not gonna be super cat-like. It's gonna be more of like a straight and a little inner corner. So I'm gonna start with this brown right here. Just have a wash all over the lid. Packing the color on. The key to this look is keeping the eyeshadow very, very close to the lash line and not letting it like go up too much, because we want to create a very sexy, sultry eye, and typically that's with like an elongated shape versus a rounder shape. And the same color, set the brow. This is kind of the shape we're going for, like elongated and a little bit in the inner corner. I'm gonna tightline the top lash line with a gray brown like this. It's like more of like a gray color than a brown. I'm smudging it out straight, following the eyeline. I think if you have dark hair, gray brown is gonna make everything look very, very seamless. Versus if you used a dark, like a black, it just is a little bit harsh for this kind of soft glam and it doesn't look as blended. And then if you use a warm brown, it's gonna look even weird if you don't have any warm undertones in your hair. We're gonna line the eyes with this pinky liner right here. I also always set liner with eyeshadow. Just like smudge it all out. Now that we have that, we're gonna move on to the under eye fat, which is the Aegyosil. This one by Cologram is really good. First, what you want to do is line all over right here. It's like such an easy way to do the Aegyosil too. And I typically stop about like outer thirds and stick to the bottom lash line. Don't go too low also, it'll be like too fat and it'll look really, really bad. And then use the darker contour side. Go above where you feel like your Aegyosil is gonna end. Super wearable, super natural. Gonna line the inner corners. Next would be the fun part, which is adding the tiny glitter. This is by Sephora collection. It's called Ballet Shoes, and it's kind of like a really frosty white. And she just point highlights, which is here, and then right under the eye right there. See how that adds so much to the look. I'm putting it under the contour that I made earlier so it doesn't budge. Almost like a clear line, and this is good for that. So it's like a kind of like a glitter cut crease. It's like suggested, you know, it's a suggested cut crease. So pretty. I also like applying glitter right around here. Just a little bit. So when you move, it kind of gives you that triangle look right around there. You can kind of see how the face is starting to look a little bit more like fox-like, but it's not the deliberate like, oh, we're snatching everything. It's like a very subtle but pretty kind of like like there's something there, but not too much, you know what I'm saying? Which is why I love this style of makeup. Where the Aegyosil ended, I'm just gonna extend the line a little bit. The lips are nude and they follow the pouty style, which is overlining up here, here, and right there. Create like a star shape. Lip color, more nudie brown, like this. This is in the shade Unspoken Feelings by Lancome. Quite like it. Mascara. Go in with the ashy brown instead of a black. I feel like you can never have too much highlighter. finish all up, I'm going to add a bunch of faux freckles, just like she does. Clean it up in Visimatte blotting powder, especially under the eyes. We want a little bit more brightness to set everything a little bit more. And you know, this is the finished look. It feels super pretty in this. I love it. It's like peachy pink glam, but not too much. Super wearable, and people were just like, I know there are a lot of steps involved, but I just can't pinpoint what, you know? So I love that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want more beauty tips and beauty tutorials, just hit the follow and the like button, and I'll see you soon.